know, man. Drinks fuck you up. I like my drinks. I'm wearing all black. Well, I woke up already emotional, so that shouldn't be that high. I had a bad dream, you guys. It was not cute. It was not cute. I'm just glad I'm awake now. For once, I'm glad I'm awake at this time. Oh my God.
We will be talking very personal, deep stuff. Now, we did post a picture saying that we do get judged, and we wanted to talk about that behind the scenes of this whole gym stuff. So I know we do get people that look at us and they're like, oh, these bitches, or these girls. Like, they don't know, and it's really not nice to be judgmental or start pointing fingers or picking out, oh, look at her legs, or look at her arms, or look at that back. It's not good to do that, because you don't know what that person's been through. You don't know what anybody's been through. We can hide it. Well, some of us are better at hiding it than others, but you don't know what's going on with that person's life. With, I mean, everything. Me, I'm a single mom. I do everything by myself with my kids, so it's really hard for me to get through some days. It's really frustrating to have everything on my own. I do have to go to work, go to the gym, and take care of my kids. How do I do it? I don't know. Don't even ask me. No idea. But I do have a routine, and I'm a very committed person and very punctual, so I think that's what's been really helping me get through everything. Do my kids listen? No, they don't. Am I strict? Yes. Do they care? No. Are they afraid of me? Not one bit. So yeah, it's hard. And I've gone through a lot this year. I've lost a lot this year, and I don't know, it's never easy, but the gym is seriously really helping me, alongside with her and her husband and the baby, who are helping me get through all this hard times, because just a couple months ago I did lose my older brother, which was really unexpected, and I don't know, it was really hard. I did miss the gym a couple of times, and I've been having trouble sleeping, but I still make it. And it's a little harder for me because, you know, I don't know if you guys know the Mexican stuff, but Mexicans believe that if you see them in your dreams, and obviously they're still around. I haven't seen my brother at all since he's passed, so it hurts even more. I did take pictures of the whole ceremony of when we had him to say goodbye, and I just stare at the pictures, and that kind of helps me a little bit, which I know probably some people always like, you shouldn't be looking at that, but it's just the way that I cope with it. But it is hard, and I don't know.
She's trying. Some days you can tell, but some days you can't. But she does struggle. She struggles a lot more than I do. You know, I do have my husband's help. I do have my family and his family's help. And that's another thing, is it's not like she has much family here to rely on, or even much family that's reliable. So I do feel really bad that she has to go through that basically by herself, but I'm trying my best to be there for her. I'm not best in situations like that because I tend to, that was a spider. I don't know, I tend to kind of not know what to do, I guess you could say. Like, I really want, I feel bad and I want to cry with you, but I can't cry. I'd rather laugh, and I'm really sorry if I laugh, because
I don't think anybody knows how to help another person get through a loss like that. But I mean, she has been a lot of help, so much help. So.
Honestly, if I lost somebody, I would have. I told her you'd have to put out a missing persons report, because I would disappear. I don't know what I would do. I would be gone. But mostly they'd probably put out the missing persons report, because I'd have my daughter with me. And they'd be like, hell no, find the kid. Like, you'd forget about her, just find the baby. I do have my own struggles, of course, not as personal as hers. Mine are more health-wise. I do have some kind of heart condition that the doctors are trying to figure out. That's why you see me on this monitor, because I do have to wear it for 2 weeks. They are watching me 24/7. I do faint sometimes. It hasn't happened in a while. It almost did the other morning though, like 6 times. As I just keep going.
Just like
I'm gonna pass out. Hold up. All right, I'm good. Let's go. Let's keep doing legs. It was leg day. I should have stopped while I was ahead, but I didn't want to. I did miss a couple days because of the condition. Because at some point it did feel like I was drunk all day, every day, 24/7. Worst feeling of my life. I didn't know how to cope with it. First of all, I don't drink that often. So feeling like that, I don't know how you people party all the time. You guys are crazy. I hated it. Generally, I would ignore this. Before I had my baby, if anything went wrong, I'd be, oh, it's fine. It'll go away. Like, I don't need to go to the doctors. I don't need shots. No, thank you. They tell me you're due for 4 shots. Oh, next time. It's okay. I don't need them. It's cool. Like, obviously, I'm still alive. But now, obviously, I have a little girl who needs me. She is everything to me. That is something I made, something that is mine. And nobody else can sit there and say, oh, she's mine. Oh, she's mine. Besides my husband. But she is mine. I carried that little girl for 9 months. I pushed that little girl out. I gave her life. I gave her everything. And that's basically the reason why I'm here with these symptoms, is because I gave her everything. And it's not me blaming my baby. It's me, I'm okay with it, because she needed it more than I did. She's smaller than me. She needs more than I do. Honestly, also, if it wasn't for her brother passing away, I'd probably be semi-ignoring this. But obviously, she kind of got to me and was like, I can't lose you either. And that kind of hit home for me, because I understand, like I've had close friends before, but never this close. As gay as that is, like I know you have a best friend, but I think even when you have a best friend, you can still be my best friend, because this is as close as I've gotten to somebody. My baby loves her. She's close with my husband. She's close with, my other friend. It's weird. It's just, it's weird.
I know it is, because like.
Are you crying because I called you my best friend? She's gayer than me. Rosie.
There's a lot of dust in here.
You're stupid. Don't do that, because you're gonna make me cry.
It's just how everything started. It's so cool how we just became so close to each other, and I'm not talking about being close as in trying to be stupid. It's like we're close, like if we are family. I see her husband as a brother, and it's crazy because I just lost my older brother, and there is times where I'm like, oh shit. I get a little teary because it's like, oh shit, now I see him as an older brother, and it's just pretty cool.
I just love that my baby loves her. Oh my God, does my baby love her? Like, I don't know, it's weird. There was something that was brought up, and I'm not going to say who said it because it's kind of disrespectful towards my husband, but somebody did mention that my stepmom is not my mom. She raised me. She didn't have to, she chose to. Blood does not make you family, let me tell you. Just like she said, she's obviously not my blood because she's way more brown than I am. But, she's family. My birth mom, yeah, she gave birth to me, but she's not my mom. She did not care for me. She didn't care to take care of us. She didn't want us. My dad is the one who raised me before my stepmom came into the picture, and my stepmom took over. So for somebody to sit there and say that my stepmom is not my mom and is not my baby's grandma, that is so far from the truth, because, blood doesn't make you family. It never has. You can have a sister who you never talk to, and yeah, you're a sister by blood, but I'm sorry, I'm not close to you. Honestly, if it came down to anything, my stepsister would be a greater loss than my birth brothers, because I'm so much closer to my sister than what I am my brothers. I don't remember how I got to this conversation. What were we talking about?
Family.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying. It all comes down to you shouldn't be judgmental, because that's a judgment right there.
Yeah.
Just because you're not blood related, it doesn't matter.
And it breaks my heart. Like, my mom spoils the life out of my baby. She has half that closet full because of my mom.
That little girl is really loved by everyone around her.
Mm-hmm.
She is very, very, very spoiled by everybody. And I'm not talking about toys and clothes, because she's spoiled there, but I'm talking about love. She is so spoiled with love. So
I know, seriously, that little girl there's not a single person out there who thinks poorly of that little girl. She's a brat, let me tell you. She is such a
she knows
brat.
she could get away with it.
Yes. This little girl's only 6 months, and she already knows what she can and can't get when she cries. She's a smart little thing, but God, she's amazing. I would give everything to that little girl. I swear. So many people want us to have another baby, but I cannot take away even time from her, because I can't. Like, I just want to give that little girl everything. To think of another child, it just breaks my heart. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, when it comes down to it, I'll love that child the same. But this is my baby right now. This is the only baby I want to think about. This is the only baby I want to have. Like, I just want, if it were up to me, I would have just the one. And God, she would have such an amazing life, because
when I found out I was pregnant for the second time, I was freaking out. I was like, how am I going to do it? Like, I feel like he's going to get more attention than the other one, and I was like, I don't want him to feel like I don't love him anymore. Mm. It is hard. But when it comes down to it, obviously we're not born with a freaking manual of life, but when it comes down to it, I don't know, it's crazy how life is. You just know how to divide yourself. It's crazy. I'm not, my older one's not my favorite from my little one. I love them both the same. They both get me mad the same. Like, I do not prefer one more than the other. I don't. I want them both the same. Like, I love them both the same. And I didn't think that was going to be possible.
No.
But it's crazy.
And it's weird because I've never really been around babies. Like my mom was like, oh, I want to be a fly on your wall when, you first take that baby home, because I want to see how this goes. Well, guess what? I figured it out. And it's weird.
I was telling Hernan that the other day. He's like, what's my first baby? I was like, it's because the thing is that you guys have not been around kids, so you guys don't know what to expect. Because it's crazy to see both of them, how they react around her. They're just like, just like, she's fine. No, but why is she crying like that? she's fine. She's just crying because she wants you to pick her up.
I don't like when my baby cries.
It's funny.
But it's weird. When you give birth to a child, you give birth to the skills of a mother. Like,
Yeah.
it just all comes. Like, it's so weird. Yeah, there's some things where I'm like, I don't know, like, is she sick? Is there something wrong with her? No, she just discovered her ears. Okay. We took her to the doctors because she discovered her freaking ears.
It's because she was touching her ear a lot and she was tugging on it.
Yeah, usually I was told that means she has, what, an ear infection? No, she discovered her ears, and to this day she's still amazed by her little ears. I don't know, that little girl keeps me on my toes. I love her to death. I can't. Oh, breaks my heart. I don't know. So much fear comes with being a mom too, I'm not gonna lie. Any little thing scares the crap out of me.
I mean, my kids are older already, but now there's the whole thing where, I mean, my oldest is already becoming a teenager and now he wants to be going out and stuff like that. So it's like, oh my God, please be careful. I talk to him a lot, and I'm trying to keep an open relationship with him where he can tell me stuff. So right now, so far, it is working, and he's been open of things, and there is a lot of bad people out there, so I tell him, please be careful. And he's always like, I know, Mom, I know. I was like, it's not you, it's the people around you. Like, you need to understand that people around you are the ones that act stupid, not you, necessarily you. I mean, you're gonna be curious, and I know you will, and I know for a fact you will come one day and ask me, and that is fine. Just let me know.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of kids out there who they turn into the way they are because they're too afraid to ask their parents, because generally when you ask your parents something, you get in trouble before even doing it. And obviously they want to find out for themselves, and if they can't talk to you, then they're just gonna rely on other people's knowledge.
I could never talk to my mom, and she was never really around. So I'm a very curious person. So I did stuff without her even knowing, but that's why I want my kids to come and talk to me, because I don't want them to go through what I went through. So
I didn't go through much as a child. I mean, I'm partially deaf. That's like the most I've gone through is huh? Never mind. No, tell me, please. I promise I'll hear you this time. That's about it. I mean, I besides my birth mom not really caring, I was raised in a very loving family. You know, because of my stepmom, because of my birth dad. I was raised, I would say, pretty good. I was raised the correct way. And I know sometimes they feel like they didn't really raise their kids right, but they did, and they need to understand that. Because I wouldn't be where I am today without those two.
yeah, I mean, I think you're doing very well for yourself.
Especially, I'm only 25, y'all. I think I'm pretty well established.
Me, well, I can't say I had parents, because I don't know my dad, no idea. And I think that's what pushes me with my kids and trying to keep a good relationship with their father, because I don't want them to have that feeling of, oh, my father doesn't know me, or what did I do wrong, or why doesn't he want me? So I don't want them to go through that. So I try to keep them to have a relationship with their dad. And everything else, whatever relationship they have, that's his job to do. So I'm not keeping them from that. They're doing that on their own.
See?
So I'm not a bitch, guys.
Very personal stuff. I mean, we can be bitches.
Yeah.
It
Don't
depends.
test us.
Yeah, don't. No. I don't know. Very personal stuff. We do go through a lot more than you guys think. Yes, we come to the gym, and we do have fun.
Yeah.
But this is basically our therapy. So that's why we do it. This gets us both out of the house. Don't think I'm taking time away from my baby, because I'm not. She's asleep with her daddy right now. That's why we come at this time, because all of our kids are sleeping. We're not taking away anything from them. We're getting our job done. you know, in the process. So that's why we choose to come at this time. A lot of you guys think it's just, oh, just get it over with and done. No, we have kids we need to go home and take care of. And when they're awake, that's when the mommy pants come on, so.
Honestly, I think if we didn't have the gym, I don't think we would be, our head would not be straight as it is. I think that's why a lot of mothers are struggling, because they don't have an escape to go to, because I mean, even the ones that have to stay at home, like I did the stay at home mom, oh my goodness. I got depressed. I was depressed. Yeah. I even got the shingles because I got depressed. If anybody doesn't know what that is a virus from the chicken pox. So if you get chicken pox, the shingles is the second stage. And the way you get it is from being really, really stressed out. And I mean like big time stressed out. So, and let me tell you, I don't wish that on anybody. It hurts. It's very freaking painful. So this is seriously a great way to escape from all that.
She went full man on you.
I don't know what that was. So yeah, I think honestly, I swear I would probably be crazy right now if I did not find myself in the gym.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would be too. And I'd be fat. And I don't want to be fat, you guys.
I don't think I would have any hair.
You would have the gray hairs. Oh my God. I don't know.
So yeah.
That's us. That's our life. The time's about to run out in like 2 minutes, so we'll wrap this up.
Yes.
Point is, don't judge before you know. I mean, go ahead and judge us. We don't care. But you need to know your facts. And there's more to all of this than what we just explained. It's not like we can fit all of her problems in 23 minutes. We might be able to fit mine in there, but then that would just be me talking for 23 minutes. So just be careful what you guys say.
Be nice.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
You have opinions. It's fine.
Oh, I could show you a picture of what you could do with your opinion. Hold on. Before time runs out. Let me get this on there. Or even, I'll put it at the end of the video, you guys. Here. But no, seriously, I'll post it at the end of the video, so that way it's like nice and there, so you guys can really take your time to read it. And then you'll understand where you can put your opinion. Okay, bye.